Words of wisdom coming from wise tongue. Elise Kelly, positive selection, break the spine of oppression. Royal African Soldiers, endorse your program. Royal African Soldiers. Me always tell my brethren them say no, I and I is a part of the revolution. But RasTakura not carrying a weapon. So it's a food war me a fight, and me must win. It's a food war me a fight, that's why me plant the pumpkin. It's a food war me a fight. What? You know the planting? In a food war you don't have no scar. All you have is food, and you win from your beginning. Confidence through agriculture, sustain the economy. Clothes and skirts, Jamaican food versus USA fast food. I mean, genetically manipulated seeds and animal genes incorporated. You ever hear about the thing name? Beef potato, or even pork tomato. Yeah man, them have them things they do. And not more GM foods. Hey Rasta, be careful of soya beans no higher. We have to store we own seeds. Cause
we want to welcome inside of our studio the chanting farmer. You know that's
yes, mama. That's
why I see you know. We're talking about dog poetry, but you know something, Takura. You
yes,
always talk about food.
No. Well, we talk about other things still, you know, but yeah.
But you kind of love the food.
Yeah, man, we love the food thing.
And it's because you're a farmer.
Well, yeah, and because I love eat food too. Because enough people eat food and them doing farming, so.
True. All right, a lot of people know this song Food War, and we get crazy requests for Food War.
Yeah, man, give thanks, mama.
How did the concept of Food War actually come in your heavens at all?
Food War. All right, you want now, see? I live on a farm up a Concord that at near Pedro River in Benston. And I plant some pumpkin seed, see? And we just did and I say, yo, something I feel like planting more pumpkin. And I just left and I go away. And I come back and I say, whole heap of pumpkin all about the place. And I say, whoa, I never stay and plant the pumpkin them. And the concept just start coming to my head, And we just go for the paper and just start write it,
Right. And a lot of the content of this particular poem, if you can call it that, we soon get to that. But if you can call it poem, a lot of the concept is talking about false food, and that me love that, right?
False food.
Yes, right. Where you have genetically manipulated foods.
Yes.
And talk about the concerns that you as a farmer and you as a person who eat natural have towards food like that.
All right. You want no see? Genetically modified food, I mean GM, seeing shortening, seeing that mean to say they move the gene from a different species and introduce it to a next species, like moving the gene from a fish and putting like a tomato, so you have a fish tomato plant, That is what you mean by genetical manipulation. And there's others when I saw in depth like that, there's other slight ones,
right.
Where even introduced in Jamaican people use it and even know.
Right.
But what that can do now, see? Imagine you have your farm over this where you there, see? And you are grow organic food. And the next man over this side, with part me there, not me still, see? I grow genetically modified food. See? By wind pollination, bird pollination, human pollination, mean to say the wind can blow the seed from here and go over your farm and contaminate it, see? So because your farm now become like a local bastard pit,
So you could have a fish, tomato, frog.
All right. You see what I say?
Yes.
So
and these crops don't actually give you more seeds.
No, it don't actually. If you want more seeds, you have to go back to that source.
Right.
See?
Right.
And then people are gonna all copyright them seeds too. Cause when I time I listen to documentary on Cutting Edge on motor program, see? And them a talk about the pigs them, see? And how them have certain strain of pig where them copyright that. See, that mean to say, if this man is the man who own this strain of pig, and you get caught anywhere down the line with a strain of pig like this in your farm, see, you have to tell him how you get it. Seeing?
Because him actually create that kind of pig.
Right, and he want that for himself, you know?
And he has his name stamped on
right.
That. Crazy. But anyway, let us get to, because today we're talking about dub poetry.
Dub poetry,
All right. You see, when I listen to your work,
yes, mommy,
I remember the other dub poets. I remember Muta Baruka.
Yes.
I know, sir, you're a poet that.
Yeah.
I remember Oko Onoro.
Yeah.
But I also see that you take the thing a little further. Before we reach the little further, make we talk about your influences, and do you even see yourself as a dub poet?
Yes. All right. The influences, and yes, I see myself as a dub poet. All right. The influences: Bob Marley, Capleton, Sin, Muta Baruka, Ninja Man. You know, and I use them Tehut 9. I hope a Jamaican don't know Tehut 9, but them know him for a movie named Bashment. Him write the movie there. Seeing, but you know, him is a terrible poet, but him really reside outside of Jamaica. Royal African Soldiers, which is two I and I brethren who chat together as a group more time and thing, you know, Jinso and Neto. We get a whole of inspiration and you learn from each other, you know. So I mean, Sizzla Kalonji, as I say, you know, them youth there. We sit down and we listen to them and we say, yeah, you know?
But a lot of the names that you're calling are not poets.
Are not poets.
Tell us how they inspire you.
Well, I mean, just to hear them, seeing, and what them saying, seeing, it's really poetry, you know?
It is
but
poetry.
It's just that, like, them attack it on that type of rhythm where you call dancehall or reggae, but it's poetry and them a sing it, you know? And probably them sing two line over and over after them say a sentence or something like that, right? But I know, you know, we just start the thing straight, you know, and probably don't have no in between anything, you know. So I just,
it is poetry,
yeah,
but it's a different form of word sound.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Fine. So these are some of your inspirations, and what have they inspired you to do in terms of writing and performing?
Well, I think performing arts, as people look at it, then seeing is one thing. Once you're on the stage, it's like you're performing.
Yes.
Seeing, so you can learn the movement. You can, and all right. Sometimes you look upon some artists and you see all them move aggressive on the stage and the whole thing. You have to realize you're thinking of yourself, say, boy, in order for them to do that, they must go through some training and practice, some running and them things. So you even start capitalize on that in your head and know, say, okay, if me a performer, I have a problem with the breath or anything like that, I must run me for run or do some more exercise. See, so you learn from that, and even the delivery. Because the delivery is basically the same thing. The same thing, it's just that you might attack your thing and they must say for them, they must sing for them thing. You know? But I mean, it's very close. Very close. I think mostly is really the way how it deliver and the way it compose still. In terms of they might, alright, like a singer, see, when a virgin bring me a rhythm come to me, if I span it. Me not think about no bars, nothing like that, you know. See, no bars, no shop, nothing like that. Me I think straight about the rhythm, how it sound, and what me I go write and put on it. See, when them go to a singer and them people, you know, they might think about bars and which part to go, which part and all them things there. Me not think about that.
Yeah, but let me ask you this though. Depending on what it is that you're going to be chanting about, the rhythm must play a part in it.
No, not
if it's compatible with your sound.
No, not necessarily, no, because most of my poems that me write, me never listen to no rhythm. And no man no carry no rhythm come give me and say write a poem for this rhythm. Me just write a poem based upon what me feel, and you know.
And then the music come with it.
And then now me might hear a bridging with a rhythm and say, okay, me put that tune up on a rhythm. Because when even the food war scene,
yeah,
we have to big up a bridging named Daniel same time when it's a food war. Right? It's like him just say Takura, me have a rhythm. And me listen to the rhythm and me say, blow, this sound like me can't put this on it. And me just go in the studio and start to voice it.
Right.
You know?